We are taught to believe that the economy is a tangible ecosystem living on the high street, in the factories, and within the goods we produce and consume. We operate under the comforting, albeit weak, assumption that the towering technological behemoths of our era are simply the latest iteration of capitalist innovation, building wealth by creating products that enhance our lives. But when you peel back the veneer of global commerce and trace the invisible wires of power, this narrative shatters. Beneath the surface lies a staggering asymmetry, a global, real economy generating roughly $100 trillion in actual income, entirely dwarfed by a $500 trillion shadow realm of financial liabilities and speculative chips. We no longer live in a capitalist system of production. We are captive residents of an international casino where financial elites sit idle, extracting rent from the ether, while the machinery of hard human labor starves. How did the casino eclipse the factory? The delta lies in the quiet, unaccountable corridors of unelected technocrats. Following the 2008 financial crash, the weakest assumption of the populace was that the system would be cleaned up and regulated. Instead, central banks materialized $35 trillion out of thin air, handing it to the financial sector at effectively negative interest rates. This free money did not trickle down into the real economy to fund green transitions or high-paying jobs. Rather, corporate executives used it to artificially inflate their own bonuses through stock buybacks, funneling the remainder into a new, insidious asset class, cloud capital. The pattern that emerges is not a free market, but a sophisticated mutation into techno-feudalism. While traditional terrestrial companies allocate approximately 85% of their revenue to worker salaries, digital empires like Google and Facebook distribute a mere 1%. Tech billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk no longer merely own the means of production. They own the means of behavioral modification. We unwittingly offer them our free labor with every scroll, click, and post, building their cloud capital while becoming trapped as cloud serfs within their digital fiefdoms. These machines are fundamentally optimized to maximize our screen time by monetizing human outrage, actively poisoning our democracies, and forcing the very concept of free will into serious retreat. Yet, the architecture of this techno-feudal era is currently fracturing under the weight of its own hubris. Driven by the hypnotic promise of artificial intelligence, big tech companies are operating like a desperate cartel, borrowing hundreds of billions of dollars to invest in each other and hoard global supplies of memory chips. But the era of easy money is abruptly ending. Recently, big tech hemorrhaged over $1.3 trillion in combined market value, as nervous investors realize that these staggering capital expenditures are yielding no significant, tangible profits. We are collectively drifting toward a form of sophisticated misanthropy. The global financial architecture has been intentionally decoupled from human prosperity, engineered to socialize the catastrophic losses of speculators while relentlessly privatizing their astronomical gains. To reclaim our democratic sovereignty and our minds, we must abandon the naive belief that we are simply consumers in a functional market. We are the unpaid laborers and the collateral damage of a shadow system, one that must be unmasked and structurally dismantled before it consumes the remnants of our society.